Hi guys and welcome to another week with 123 vlog. Yay! Our theme for this week is cooking, and that's gonna be just so much fun because I love cooking. And here is what I'm gonna cook today. Butter! Vegetable chicken soup and apple compot, also called stewed apples if you're from America. So here's what we're gonna need to cook the apple compot. First of all, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apples, a corer, a peeler, a big pot, a sharp knife, and sugar. And that's basically all we're gonna need to cook our apple compot. So let's start right away. First, we're gonna have to peel and core all our apples to get rid of the seeds inside. I like the apple corer because, first of all, it's funny. It's a new toy I have, and also it doesn't waste as much of the apple as you do if you just use a knife. You can basically cut the apples any way you want to, but think about the smaller the pieces are, the faster they cook. So yeah, just keep the back in your mind. If you peel the apple, maybe also try to have nice pieces, because you can use them for decorations later. And as you can see, you also can peel and core the apple with just a knife if you don't have everything at home. It's no problem. So now that we cut all our apples and put them into the pot, we're gonna pour some sugar over it. It's okay if you want to be careful. You also don't have to use the sugar, but you're gonna need it for, here it is, all the water we're gonna put in there to cook it in. And I really enjoy just the hot apple water, so I'm always using a little bit more. We put it on the oven. Be careful to put it on the right size one, and we're just gonna turn it all the way on and close the pot. Here we go. And now we're gonna have to wait. That's it. That's why I took the apple skins to the side. They taste really delicious, and we can use them for decorations later. Really important when you're cooking is to always clean up after yourself right away, so nothing is gonna dry in or getting stickier, and you have enough room to cook and have the toys clean that you're gonna need for the next thing. So kinda always clean up. Let's see how the apples are. Oh, it smells so delicious. Sorry guys that you can't smell it, but it smells so delicious. So let's pull it a little back, the heat. It's okay. Yeah, don't close it completely so it won't get over. A little trick of mine is to use sweet apple tea to put in there, so the apple water kind of gets really intense. You don't have to do it, it's just a little trick of mine. So now we're gonna go to our chicken vegetable soup, and we're gonna start right away while our apples are cooking. So what we're gonna need now is a pot, soup vegetables, a bundle of potatoes, an onion, leek, a celery, even more carrots, salt, pepper, and some herbs you want to put in there. I'm gonna use thymian and liebstöckel, but you pretty much can use everything. We need our peeler and the sharp knife again to cut our vegetables. As I said, you can use pretty much every herb you want to put into your soup. Petersil or basilico are some that are used really commonly. So now we're gonna just cut all our, and first of all we're gonna peel, and then we're gonna cut all our vegetables and put it in our huge pot. That's gonna take a time. It's a lot of work if you use fresh vegetables. Of course you can always use frozen ones, but I don't know, I like to use fresh stuff. It tastes good, and I like the time you need to cut. It's just time. You have to think a little bit and or don't have to think at all. And I most of the time I cook in the evening when I come home from work, and it just gives you time to really arrive home, and yeah, to arrive and kinda relax for the night. Just cut everything. As you have seen, the really thick carrots from the bundle I didn't cut. into pieces because they're gonna be our indicator if our soup is ready or not. Also, all your trash, like all your organic trash, like I put it right away together, so it's not a whole mess. So now we're gonna put the salt and the pepper and all our herbs in there. You see how much salt I use in there. Don't be afraid with the salt. This was not enough salt. I had to put more salt in later with the camera off. So don't be afraid. With the pepper, maybe a little bit more. It, of course, like I put a huge onion in there, so with pepper together, it can get really a little bit spicy pretty fast. So yeah, I'll use Liebstöckel and thymian, just all the herbs you want to, put it in there, and yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, now mix it up a little bit. You don't have to do it, but I just like to play with food while I'm cooking. Let's see how our apple compote is. Oh, it smells so delicious. You have no idea how delicious it smells. I think, yeah, let's put it away from the heat. And let's see, yeah, we're gonna take an apple. If it's like a little glassy or see-through, it's ready, and it's really soft now. You could squish it with the spoon. Yeah. Also, what you should do is that try at least a little bit of the water, if it's like sweet enough or like intense enough. For me, the trick with the tea bag always works. Sometimes if you didn't put enough sugar in there, you need to put a little bit more sugar in there, then just cook it up one more time. But I think we are ready now. Yeah, just take a bowl, and oh my god, guys, doesn't that look delicious? I'm so sorry you couldn't smell it, but our apples are just so great. Yeah, put it in the bowl, a little bit of water. Also, I told you guys I really love the apple water. Yeah, we're gonna use the apple skin now for decorations, and it looks really nice if it's like this form. And we're gonna get to the soup. Cover all the vegetables with water, put it on the heat, put it all the way on, and close the pot. That's it. That's simple. We're gonna wait. Yeah, a little bit later. Now it's cooking. That's pretty much the moment where you would put the chicken legs in there. Didn't have chicken legs at home, so I just used breast meat, and I put them in a different pot because I don't like to have like the raw naked meat into the soup. So as you can see, like it turns white right away. So I just like let it cook into the pot like for 5 minutes or 10, so it gets cooked a little bit. It's not raw anymore. And then I put it into the soup, so it cooks with the soup and all like the taste and all the herbs and vegetables, like all of that goes into the meat. And yeah, that's it, dude. Now we're gonna close the soup again, and oh my gosh, you already can smell the fresh soup. Yeah, that's like if you a little bit later, like the soup gonna need about an hour. As you see, like if you use a fork and the big carrots I didn't cut before, they just fall off of the fork, and they are really soft. Like you poke into butter. That's when the soup is ready. So you just put a little of the soup on your dish, and oh my gosh, doesn't it delicious? And we are ready. That's it. I mean, that was fast, wasn't it? The soup needs about an hour to cook, but I mean, it's really worth it. And it's also like really cheap and healthy food, and it tastes delicious. And I think it's like perfect food for students. So, oh my gosh. Little trick at the end. I told you guys I really like the water from the apple stew. So if you cook a little bit more, you can just take a little bit of that and drink it as a hot tea. It's delicious. So that's it for this week at 123 vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and you maybe want to try it yourself. And I'm gonna go and eat now. Bon appetit. Bye. See you next week.